Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, Suicide Squad the game, look at how they killed Batman.
Rejected.
I thought it was going to be cool. Yeah, very cool.
You think you're a team now? You're herd animals, dependent on someone else to survive. Like you, Harkness. An illiterate alcoholic who's desperate for the spotlight.
And Floyd's a deadbeat dad. Sharky's a freak who'll never be a real boy, and I'm... What was it? Oh yeah, I never was too bright. Get some new material, jerk off. You know, Joker used to be real good at hurting people with words. But you, well, even when you're evil, you're still too good. You had a good run, Brucey. Flying around Gotham, punching bad guys, clean up the streets, causing long-term mental and emotional damage to everyone you knew. It's our turn now. After all we've been through. Oh. Bet you didn't think it'd be me at the end, huh, Babs?
Are we done with your bad stand-up routine?
Almost. But you always gotta end on your best joke. Time for us bad guys to save the world.
Yeah, the progressive people, these freaking developers that can't write a good story on their own other than being an activist. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You had Batman. The voice actor of this character was existing in 2 previous games with an amazing story. And they're like, hey, we got a bunch of money, let's make a good game and kill the original character in a pathetic way just to prove we can talk about our virtue signaling. Yeah. I'm like, why? And guess what? Is there a woman in the game? Is it going to be strong? Of course! The only good strong hero that survived everything is Wonder Woman. And she has a cool death. Gangster feminism!
It should have killed him. He'll recover. Be prepared.
Shark, help me carry her in. We got medics inside.
Thought the 4 of you couldn't achieve anything. Prove me wrong.
Why didn't you just call the game Harley Quinn and Friends? That's so stupid, man. That's so stupid. The only person showing emotion, Harley Quinn. They're freaking bad guys. They're crazy people. Why don't you just call the game Harley Quinn and Friends? What the heck is this? She's the only person with emotion in the whole freaking team? Like, I'm the leader, I'm the woman. I'm like, it's not that I'm saying I can't handle a story, but if it's progressive by certain developers on the works of other people to make the thing famous, it's always the same story in the end. Strong, independent woman. Kill the most masculine.
I'm sorry, Kello.
I'm like, why? It's so dumb. It's so predictable. And what's even more crazy, a bad guy called Brainiac took over the world, took over the hero's brain, and you have a bunch of bad guys going on a monologue. I'm the most gangster in the world. Even when you're evil, you still remind. If somebody mind control you, do you think I'm going to give you a monologue because, hey man, back in the day you hurt my feelings? Hey, do you see that, man? I don't know. And the game just got finished. It's filled with bugs.
You think I came down here for nothing?
Maybe if you work your ass to finish the game correctly, instead of focusing on the cutscenes that sends the right message and kill the misogyny and show feminism power, do you see? It always happens the same way. If it's woke, it's broke.
What are you looking at?
I was watching you. You were coming up.
Dude, you have a problem?
All I want to say is this. If you just want to write a story, why write the story of somebody else only for you to kill it off because you need the audience to accept the new story that you're going to write?
And I would tell them anything to like reel them in, to get them to think that I like them or care for them more than I actually did, because it was like an ego boost.
About something that is totally opposite of the original hero that you just killed. Don't you know how dumb that sounds? That's like me writing the new story of Frozen. She gets angry because all the men are bad. She decides to freeze all the men, but then suddenly there's only a few and a bunch of women alive, and this man need to inseminate all the women to, hey, maintain the population or the kingdom won't survive. That's a good story for Frozen 3, right?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Just write a story. Write a story. Write a different story. Something new, unexpected. Not the same message over and over. And over the like button, by the way.